Questions for Eric. We'll start with Rob Lewis.
Eric, just for you and the offense as a whole, what was your biggest focus during the bye week, something you felt like you really need to get better at to have the success you want to in the final 5 games?
We really just wanted to go back to the basics and start over with just getting all the execution down, make sure we're executing at a high level, make sure everyone knows what they're doing, everyone from the O-line to the quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, tight ends, everyone knows what they're doing in basic run game, basic pass game, different things like that.
Blake Topmeyer.
Eric, how would you evaluate this team's performance through the first 5 games of the season, and what areas do you think you guys need to improve on in these next 5 games?
I think we've done a good job. We've done a good job from the start. We got to learn how to finish games. We got to learn. We got to play 60 minutes every single game. But like I said, it's not a 5-game fight. This is a 10-game fight. We're here for the rest of the 5 games and we go out there and play hard.
Patrick Brown, then Gustavo.
Eric, you guys last season obviously kind of pulled off a sort of an in-season turnaround to get things going in the right direction. Obviously, this is a different team, a different season with different circumstances, but is there anything you guys can take from last season and maybe apply it to the last half of this season?
Most definitely. We've been in this spot before, so we know the recipe to make that in-season transition. And I think there's a lot we can look at from last season and see where we were at after the little change in our team last year. And the same thing happened this year. We had to sit down. We talked about that this is our team and we have to go change the culture and we have to make this turnaround. And I think we're going to do it again.
Gustavo?
Eric, you have 4 freshman running backs. Why do you see them this off week? A lot of, Coach Pruitt and the players spoke out about young players developing more this week. How do you see the running backs, especially the freshmen?
Yeah, I think this week was a great week for them, those guys that didn't really know everything, just to get back on track and give them more time to get better, give them more chances to perfect their craft, perfect their skills, and learn what it takes to be great in college.
David Pascal.
Eric, the first 5 games you've played against teams you played last year that Tennessee plays every year, how is that different with Arkansas? Do you know much about their personnel compared to the teams you see more often?
Well, actually coming from Memphis, a lot of guys go to Arkansas from Memphis. So I do know a couple of the guys that go there, but watching them on film, they are a great team. They've got a lot of momentum. I think it's going to be a great matchup between us and Arkansas.
Being from Memphis, Arkansas had a really long losing streak coming into this year. So how surprised are you, and what do you see that's different, and why are they so much better this year?
I think they just play hard. I think Coach Pittman, give a lot of credits to him for going over there as first-year head coach and turning the program around. I think they've caught some momentum, and like I said, I think it's going to be a great matchup.
Ben McKee, then back to Blake.
Eric, y'all's longest rush on the season is just 22 yards. Is that something where you really focused in over the bye week trying to break that long run? Do you feel close? Do you feel like you just kind of run into some unfortunate situations there, tripping over your own feet or things of that nature?
Definitely working on that. That's definitely stuck in my mind. You got to make big plays, and that's definitely what I worked on over the break, just focusing on making big plays, keeping my feet going, and I think those big plays are coming for sure.
Eric, regarding those freshman running backs, D. Beckwith seems to be a guy that maybe is progressing along from his preseason injury, is getting close. What do you think he could provide to the running back rotation, when he gets his turn to get out there?
He's a very hard worker. He's very coachable. I think he's a bigger back. He's a big guy. Definitely provide those hard-nosed yards that you need sometimes.
And then you mentioned, Memphis guys, several Memphis guys end up at Arkansas. I'm pretty sure you had an offer for them, but how involved were they in your recruitment? And did you give any thought about Arkansas during that time?
Yes, definitely. Arkansas was definitely a part of my recruitment. I thought about going there a lot, but things didn't work out, and I came to the best place.
Patrick Brown.
Eric, kind of following up on the sit down you said you guys had as a team. What was the tenor and maybe the tone of that message that you guys had?
The tone of that message was just, hey, look, everybody, this is our team. We got to go out there and we got to play hard. Everyone was just basically saying that everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to get on the same page and go out there and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun when you win, and everybody wants to go out there and win. It was just making sure that everyone was getting on the same page and saying it's going to take hard work, but we know the recipe to do it.
Trey Wallace.
Hey, Eric, what was it like for you to be able to take a break, even if it was for a day and a half, 2 days, get back home, maybe see some family, some friends, something like that, and kind of just refresh the brain a little bit and get back into football mode? What was that like for you personally?
Me personally, it was very good to be able to go home and see my family. My sister actually just graduated from, just got her master's. So that was good to go back and celebrate with her and just to see all my family, see all my friends, and just kind of hit the reset button a little bit.